Would you look at that? Nice! Alright, so this grew in my backyard, and I guess we need to go shoot it. Not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but we'll try to make it look cool. Hey guys, thanks for watching. So, of course, sadly, no, this was not grown in the backyard for the cost of a couple of bullets. This is the Palmetto AK103. Not a real 103. In pretty much every instance, it's just their standard AKM, but it does have a 90-degree gas block and a 74 style muzzle brake. It is a very nice AK. I will give it that. I've really wanted these since I ever saw them announced. I really was, just doing everything I could to get my hands on one. Kind of gave up for a while. Anybody that's after Palmetto stuff, you know what it's like on their website. Everything's always out of stock. You're always, just doing everything you can to catch something in stock. And I just happened to catch this one. And it did come with the gray plastic furniture, which doesn't look bad, but I really wanted to go wood. I wanted to go kind of like some Romanian surplus, maybe get like the Dong 4 in. Couldn't find any. And then this is actually Palmetto's custom series. They're Russian redwood, and just look beautiful. And I said, you know what, it'll look good on this rifle, and it does. Looks fantastic. Looks beautiful. Love the aesthetic of it. And then I got me a little Russian military surplus sting. And you know what? This sling's only like $18 some odd on Amazon. I'll throw a link in the description if you're interested in that. I think they got a single point, and then they got some, or single hook, I should say, and then some double hooks. This one's a double hook, but love it. Love the way it looks. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot about the 103s unless you follow Palmetto. They've only come out recently. They're hard to get your hands on. I know Robski from AK Operators Union has already done a quite an intensive review on his, and feel free to look that up. In fact, if you find my video before you find his or Garantham's videos, and I don't know what to tell you there, but Grantham just recently dropped a video. It was amazing, and then Robski's always does really, really good tests, so overall, this seems to be a really great rifle. I don't have near the ammo that they have in it. I think Grantham said he put almost 3,000 rounds. I think Robski's somewhere in the couple thousand rounds. Today was my first day shooting this. I've only had this thing for right around a week. Got the wood in about a day after I got the rifle, which I'll give them this. Palmetto has really stepped up their game and getting stuff out. I ordered this on a Friday evening. I saw it hit in stock. I ordered it. It shipped Monday, and I picked it up Thursday. So I got to give them props. That was way better than when I ordered the last one, which, you know what? Let me throw that other one up here. This is the Palmetto AKP, their pistol version. And, of course, we've got our little triangle folding brace here. It's a decent brace. Not near as good as the SBA 3 or the SBA 4. It's, as far as braces go, it doesn't suck. I really thought it was going to be really flimsy. It's actually a fairly... Try to bend it here. I thought it was going to be really rubbery, really floppy. It's actually fairly sturdy. Of course, it's very thin, so you know, take it for what it will. It looks really cool. I'll give it that. And of course, I got my just nut job, you know, Parkinson spray paint job here. I don't know. I get bored, guys. I get bored in spray paint crap. Now, this one I have, let's see, I probably have close to 600 rounds on this one. Then I had a Gen 2 Palmetto AK with the Magpul furniture, and I have close to 1,000 in that one. Both of these have functioned flawlessly. I've had no issues with them. And I expect this new one to be the same way. They've done a great job. They've come a long way. They've really made some improvements and just amazing rifles. Let's go ahead and throw the one we're talking about back up here. All right, so this is the new one, the 103. Just got it. Had the pistol now for right about a year. I think I picked it up last November, so we're closing in on a year. Love it. I had the Gen 2 for a couple of years, and just recently got rid of it when I decided to order this. Lost my train of thought. Cut. As far as build quality and just everything else, it's pretty much what you would expect at this point. They've done a great job. Didn't have any issues. When I got the pistol version, the customer service part was a bit frustrating. It was just, I think it took me almost a month to get that, and just like no communication. It was a little rough, and I was hesitant to order this one, but you know, you kind of got to take it with a grain of salt. Everybody's real slow right now. Good old Corona is making sure of that, and it's just massive amounts of orders that nobody's ever seen before. So, you know, cut them a little slack, but they did great on this one. No complaints. The rifle looked amazing. It shoots amazing. Yeah, I put the red on here. I love the way it looks. I don't know if I'll keep it on there forever. Eventually, probably I'll put a rail and a red dot, and, you know, I might go back to some of the polymer. I love this look, though. So, I don't know. It's not, I really wasn't after, you know, some type of tactical bug out rifle. I really just wanted a nice AK. The only downside I will say is it uses the puzzle piece receiver. And there you go. Yeah, you can see the little piece there. And then I got the other little puzzle piece here. And of course, you know, this would go underneath the receiver, the top there. And it sets down right there, and then they screw in. It's a very solid mounting procedure, but it doesn't work with the wood. The wood actually just, you know, almost like a, you know, it's just kind of standard AK. They do give you adapters and things for different styles of AKs. Looks like their wood furniture will fit just a big variety of different ones, but minor detail there. Probably would never be able to tell if I didn't show you. But this rifle shoots great. We got in FN made barrel, and I believe their website even said it was chrome line. You know what? I didn't even check that. But it's a great shooting rifle. I imagine it's way more accurate than I'll ever be with it, and you know, unless I start putting some optics on there. Most of the shooting I did in the footage that you'll see was around 60 yards or so, around 50, 60 yards. I did do a little bit further back, 120, 130 or so, but that was as we were leaving. We were closing up the gates and stuff, and that's pretty much the furthest I can get a line of sight to the targets. Just big hills out there. It's such a sharp angle. You get further than that, and you just can't see your target anymore. But and I had no problem. C-zone still, you know, 10 by 20 targets, and you know, I was holding at the top of the targets and just ringing them. It shoots great, shoots fantastic. The trigger, I usually go with ALGs when I do AKs. I don't know on this one, man. I may or may not mess with it. The trigger is not bad at all. I would, you know, it's a mil-spec trigger. I want to say they call it their enhanced AK trigger. It's definitely mil-spec, but it is very smooth. It doesn't have that kind of solid wall that, you know, a lot of AR guys or striker fired pistol guys, you know, we're kind of used to that wall. You got your take up, and then there's just a solid wall, and then you know, you have your break point. This doesn't really have that. It is kind of, it's a smooth just pull through. It shoots very well. The reset is very nice. It's very positive. It pushes your finger, that spring, it kind of pushes your finger forward to the reset. It's very nice. I like it. It's definitely a little different though. I shoot a lot of, you know, like competition style AR triggers. So this is, you know, it's just a little bit different, but it's not bad at all. Magazine fitment's pretty good. I got some, these are Croatian military surplus. They work very well. They have last round bolt hold open. So in the footage, if you see my bolt lock open, that's because the last round hold open. Didn't have any malfunctions. You know, I take that back. I had one failure to fire, but it was this round right here. I saved the round. As you can see, very, very deep impact. It knocked the crap out of that primer. It just didn't go off. Some old Tula ammo that's been sitting in a locker for years, and, you know, decided to finally go out and shoot it. And I think I had 2 more of these act up when I was shooting my SKS, so that's not the rifle's fault, but did have one failure to fire. I might throw that footage in right here. I don't know if I actually did it or not. I'm bad about remembering things. But mag fitment's great. It's used all the mags. I got Magpul, I got Croatian, I got Bulgarian. The Croatian are the only ones that gave me just a hair of issues. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. They're just really tight. Now this one's new. This is the first time I've used it. You can see where it's kind of chewed up along the edges there. It's just a super tight fit. And you're trying to make you look like an idiot if you're trying to do like a cool tactical reload. And it'll kind of make you look like a moron, because right there, see, it fit great. But it's like when they're new, when these mag, I'm assuming it's the mags, because everything else fits great. When it's kind of new, it is like, let's see if I can do it, kind of recreate it. Right there, it just kind of gets in a bind. Now, once it kind of wears down after a couple of, you know, tries, it'll snap right in place. But there was a few times when I first used this mag, and it did it on the AK pistol too. But right there, we kind of bind, and I have to wiggle it in past it. So it's not a big issue, not a deal breaker by any means. But if you're trying to look cool, do some you know, cool operator stuff for the camera, it can make you look stupid. But no, runs great. I don't really expect any issues out of this. I'll be really surprised if I do run into issues. I don't know how many rounds I'll get down this. I got a couple thousand rounds of 7.62, but until ammo becomes more available, I don't really plan on just setting out there and burning them. Holidays are coming up. Got some family that'll be coming up, and we'll do some shooting. So hopefully I can get some more footage of this and get some mag dumps. Maybe we'll do a little bit more long range. Maybe take it out to like 200-300 yards. Don't know. That might be a little difficult without optic. We'll give it a shot, but I know this isn't the most in-depth review. I'm super stoked about this. Just wanted to give you all a quick look at it. And, you know, if you're looking for a nice AK, Palmetto makes some great stuff, man. I have not been disappointed with this is my 3rd one from them. Have not been disappointed at all. I love them. AK pistol is great. Shoots great. Of course, you know, you got a little bit more recoil, a little bit more concussion with that short barrel, but that Krag style muzzle brake they put on there really helps. This muzzle brake, definitely a little bit more concussive than your slant brake. Man, this thing works. This is a smooth shooter. Really helps keep the the muzzle rise down. Such a nice shooting rifle. I was just blown away. Love it, love it. So happy to get it. I want to say this one right here was what, $8.99? I think they're right at $900. I think by the time shipped and everything, it was like $9.75. You know, that's, yeah, you know, especially right now with this, you know, slow as everybody jobs is, that can be a little steep. But as far for the quality of the rifle you're getting, that's not bad. I've seen gun shops trying to get, you know, $700-800 out of some, you know, IOs or Centuries. So that's ridiculous. So, you know, when, you know, considering all the things going on right now, this is an excellent rifle, excellent price. And I believe their Gen 4s are going even less. I want to say in the 7 range. So I want to say that really the difference between your Gen 4 and your 103, you're going to have just a slant muzzle brake instead of your 74. You're going to have a slanted gas port. So, you know, just a little bit of look difference. And the barrel will be their own in-house cold hammer forged with, and I believe the Gen 4s are chrome lined instead of the FN barrel. But the AK pistol has the Palmetto barrel, and it works great. It's very accurate. Even for a 10.5-inch barrel, easily 100, 120 yards. I got no problem ringing steel with that red dot. So, hope you guys enjoyed the footage. I guess just proud had to show off my new baby. You guys stay safe, good shooting, and thanks for watching.